Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel and today we're going to be doing a little clean with me. As you can see, my house is a tip. It is a dump. We've been sick and this is just what happens. You get sick or life gets busy or your plate is unusually full at work and sometimes something needs to fall off. And the thing that fell off for us was the housework. But today's the day. We're getting back on it. And I'm just going to take you guys along with me as I go. First things first, I want to get ready. I find that if I put on pants, put on real pants, it's okay if they're leggings, but just pants that I didn't sleep in the night before, and then, throw up my hair, put on a little makeup, that I am much more productive during the day. I think that I learned this about myself during the pandemic when we were all kind of stuck at home, the power of pants and putting them on. But as a stay-at-home mom, I find that this logic still definitely applies to me. If I don't change out of my PJs, I find that it's hard to stay vertical. So, yeah, getting ready is important. All right, the baby is down, and first things first, I've got to make the bed. No matter if it's a cleaning focused day or not, I like to try and make the bed. Now, of course, the key word is try. It doesn't happen every day, but one thing that has helped a lot is foregoing a top sheet and just using a duvet that we can kind of wash as needed. This just makes the whole process so much simpler and quicker, and it makes it much more likely that I'll actually do it. Now that the bed is done, I'm going to start tackling the kitchen. I'm not sure if anyone else is this way, but when everything is so messy, I find myself doing a little bit here, a little bit there, as opposed to just focusing on one space until it's spotless. But no matter what, the kitchen is in dire need of some TLC. It is a highly trafficked area in our home, and if we don't stay on top of it, it gets messy quick. This amount of mess is the result of maybe 1 or 2 days of not cleaning. As I mentioned in a previous video, I struggle with compulsive shopping, and one of the areas I find myself drawn to overspending is in the realm of interior design and buying things for my home. In the past, I've tried a lot of different approaches to counteract these behaviors, most of them geared towards some level of restriction. And while I definitely think that working and strengthening the muscle of restraint is a necessity, I do think that the way you frame that process matters. So this year, I'm planning on spending much less energy, both mental and physical, on holding myself back from the habits of mind that have led to my overspending in the past. And instead, I'm going to attempt to reorient that flow of energy toward routines and behaviors that breed contentment and joy in my life and don't require buying anything new. One of those routines I want to put energy toward is cleaning. I find that it doesn't matter how many beautiful things I own. If they are buried beneath the bric-a-brac of daily life, I can't see them or appreciate them. And they certainly aren't adding any value or doing the thing that beauty is meant to do. So the unearthing, the tending is necessary to allow the beauty that my home already possesses to shine through. So when I'm sitting there on Pinterest, inspired by all of these incredible interiors, and then I look around at my home with its dust and its piles and its general chaotic mess, I I have one of two options. I can either try and buy my way out of the home that I have and into the homes that I see, or I can acknowledge that one of the largest differences between the image that I'm looking at on Pinterest and my own home is the level of care. Now, I know that the homes I'm looking at are often, first of all, very expensive, and second of all, incredibly curated, professionally organized, and prop styled. And believe me, I am not under any illusion that it's only a little elbow grease that will get me from here to there. That being said, as I exist within the natural limits of my life, and as I long for the very best version of my home, I have to acknowledge the fact that one of the main things I am drawn to in those images is not a product, but a feeling, an intangible something that I can create in my own home. Now, the image might be designed to sell me a product that promises to give me that feeling, but we know better than that, right? We know that feelings can't be bought or sold, so it's within our reach. It brings that thing closer. It becomes ours to create. And for me, that starts with something small, like doing the dishes, folding the laundry, making the bed, taking care of my space, and tending to those things that I already possess. Okay, so at this point, I'm starting to feel a bit tired and just want to sit with some coffee and take a little break. I have to say, wearing a 20-pound weighted vest while you clean definitely adds a special something to the experience. When I was younger, I feel like I could easily clean the whole house in a day, no problem, but not anymore. And that leads me to something else I wanted to talk about, which is seasons. I think no matter your stage in life, no matter your standard of success, it is really easy to compare yourself to other people. And not only to other people, but to yourself at a different point in time. We can feel like we have to do it all, that to have a clean house, the entire thing has to be clean all at once. Now, I'm not sure what your experience of life is, but I can tell you that from where I'm sitting, I'm lucky if one room in my house is clean, much less two. I'm also in a season where as I clean downstairs, things are becoming unclean upstairs and vice versa. And there's just no keeping up. And if I tried to hold myself to that old standard, the standard that I used to keep when I was in a different stage of life, then I would walk around in a perpetual state of failure. But the great news is that no matter where you find yourself, no matter the season you're in, you get to define success. You get to say what a good day looks like. Not for Nancy next door or Kelly 2 cubicles over, but for you. You get to decide what success looks like. So I encourage you, acknowledge the season that you're in and embrace it. Allow the standard of success to shift with the seasons. The goals of winter are not the same as the goals of summer. And if you're measuring winter by summer's standard, you're going to be disappointed. So instead, lean into it. It's okay that different times are meant for different things. It's okay that the standard shifts. If we focus on everything, we're focusing on nothing. So get clear about what this season is for, and then do that 100%. Invest wholeheartedly in the present, and I have a sneaking suspicion you won't regret it.
Rachel is my mama, and well, we're together, and we like cooking. I'm a little nervous about talking to you, and also I like that was my church dress in the background, and I'm really kind to people, and I really like giving them notes.